Alright, well, it seems like that was starting off my video. But, hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back, as I just said. We're going to continue on with our baseball season. MLB 21, the show franchise mode. See how it goes. But, yeah, as I already said, hope you're doing well. Like and subscribe to B Gaming would be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff if you like it. Also hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. Try to do new videos as much as I can. And yeah, here we go. Gonna start playing. Apparently I have something with my profile I have to check out. I don't. Whatever. Yeah, so we got this series to finish against the Orioles here. Yeah. Then we got it. This is going to be the biggest series of the season right here. I'm pretty sure. This 4-game set with the Yankees is going to be really important. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll start playing and what the heck was that all about? All of a sudden I got freaking expanded roster move. Okay. I don't care. Alright. So we're gonna play. I'm probably gonna hack my lungs out when I have a toke here in a moment. So excuse me. I ask that everyone forgives me for that. I'm gonna try not to cough too hard or too much. And yeah. Hopefully things go well here. Suarez definitely needs a day off. Perez, and I'm gonna take Suarez. Well, maybe he doesn't need. No, he doesn't need a day off yet. So, okay, I'm gonna have a toke and get things, let things load, and we'll play the game. Sorry, as I said, I'm sorry about the coughing. I'm warning you now. You'll probably hear it.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now into the box, Estevan Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
timeout for 1 second, everybody. Told you the coughing would be pretty bad. I just gotta blow my nose. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Excuse me. Sorry about that, everyone. Coughing can become pretty intense for me. As you all probably know, just from listening to me. But that's what happens when you have bad acid reflux and you have a toke. That's all I'll say. You will cough hard like that. Anyways, let's get going.
Number 2.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
He'll start this one at 274. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Clevenger has tossed more than 170 innings to date, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first can't find the zone, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. A dozen home runs and 49 runs batted in. 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Fastball. Up and in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jorge Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This
All
guy's a
right,
better
let's
pitcher,
try
but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad
have
game.
some good
I
at
think
bats
what he
this
needs
game.
to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nailed biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Lopez has racked up over 130 innings on the mound, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 0-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Crutchman, and he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, 2 down now. Next to dig.
I knew I was going to chase it.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down
that's
the
a
left
double.
field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Maybe a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Stepping up is DJ Stewart, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Ken Grubb comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Perhaps a little
Damn.
low there. It's 2-0. Clevenger has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there.
Yep,
A lot of
3-0.
relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly
even
a
find the
valuable
plate at.
characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most
That's
pitchers
ball four.
are going to get
Take
into
the base.
trouble at least one or two
All
times
right,
during
then.
the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now at the plate, here is Adley Rutschman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And forget about the double play now as he'll
Wow.
move to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away.
Okay.
And the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Grubb, the runner at second with one away. A ball and two strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I
Just
think he
hurt
goes
myself
to the well
at
one
the
more time
moment
with that pitch.
by
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes.
walking the.
Great
Oh
pitch
wow!
there
I
as he
struck
couldn't get
him
extended
out.
on that
What?
one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a
I didn't even
nasty
realize that I
slider
already
that
had
time.
a
Yeah,
strike
that
on
was
him.
really well executed, Matt.
Well,
A
two
classic
strikes on him when
strikeout
I
pitch.
thought that
You
was
think
only
it's
his second
fastball
strike.
middle in, then it starts bearing it on the back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's
Oh
nothing
damn!
much you can do
I
with
didn't
that.
agree with the
At
back
the
catcher.
plate now, Kyle Stowers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity
Right, let's
for
try
him
and
here to
leave
pick
that
up
guy
that
at
runner
second.
from second with two away.
He did make a mistake.
The
He walked
0-1
him, and
offering.
then I missed the. I threw a wild pitch,
On
so
0-2 here,
is
he
that
doesn't
second?
have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is.
Oh,
Hit out
okay.
towards second.
Okay.
Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Hit sharply on the ground.
Nice, nice,
And that
nice.
finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Yellow.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. He'll check in with
Hey,
an average still
come on,
south
Joey.
of 230. 27 homers and 72 RBIs. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
0-2, here it comes.
Ball one. I got the count 1-2.
seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway.
Every time.
And standing in as the switch hitting
Every time.
Yolmer Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
this
no.
Blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that sucks.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 29 driven in. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Esteban Ramirez.
Next, it'll be Esteban Ramirez, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I was right there.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some
Nice
stick
play.
to it this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The shortstop, Adam Hall.
Next to hit is Adam Hall. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering.
Ball inside.
Hey, curveball kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Got lucky with that pitch.
But
Sucks
they're off
that
to
it
a
gave
good
up the
start as
home
they
run,
pick up
though.
a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. And And stepping in, Reese McGuire. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 8.
First pitch on the way. And that's cut on
Keep
it. 0-1.
it.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
My timing's so off.
The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on
breaks
in the
it.
dirt. Rutschman corrals it. And the throw is there to record the first down.
I always bite so hard on that curve.
Digging in next, George Springer.
Joel Springer.
And now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. So 1-1.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense
What am I
there? It's
doing?
2-2.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Springer leads off first with 1 away. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Whoa, that's down.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there, 2 down.
I'm starting to see it. See the ball.
The second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu in
A little
the
bit
box.
better than
For
I
one
was,
for
at
him here
least.
in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0.
I'm so trash.
Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
First pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Oh, shit.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Ken Grubb. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bouncer up the middle. Right to him. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now back. Shortstop. Fernando Tatis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A ball and a strike.
Wow.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Junior.
Not looking good for me at the moment.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field.
Oh, you
Retreat
bastard.
to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Adley Rutschman. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count.
Yeah, just got to get him some runs.
Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
He He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he popped him up. Suarez in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Kyle Stowers. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he looks at a ball 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they lead it 1-0.
Yep. Need to get
Welcome
something
back
going.
to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading off for the Jays, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Set and the 0-1. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Rutschman. And the throw is in time. Suarez is retired, 2 down now.
Now back, number 8.
Next up, Reese McGuire trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Ramon Urias. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. And it's fouled away. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So next,
designated hitter, Esteban Ramirez.
first pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0.
Hey.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in next, Adam Hall is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. George Springer the next to hit. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
George Springer.
First pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Watch, I'll hit into a double play.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, they're both strikes, but I
Springer
didn't hit them.
on at first, nobody out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Digging in will be DJ LeMahieu. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
Like I said, I'm always too anxious.
The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 2-1. Bounce it to the left side. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Number 22.
Striding in is Christian Yelich. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On the ground
You
near
gotta
home.
be kidding me.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. And now in the box, Austin Hayes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
So now the now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Ryan. The Rookie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now back, The first base.
In now for the O's, Ken Grubb. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. That's popped up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Come on.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
1 hit. That's all I've given up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
It's cost.
Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And he falls behind 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order.
Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And now pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch on the way. No swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. And next up, the switch-hitting former #1 overall pick, Adley Rutschman. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Kyle Stowers stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Scooped up. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Yolmer Sanchez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he'll step off and try again. Brad Peacock enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Orioles held in check there, but they're up 1-0. At the plate now is Eugenio Suarez, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Here's George Springer. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And now here is Lourdes Gurriel. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
As it's on the ground toward the hole. Sanchez dives. What a stop. Got it. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate is Ramon Urias.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock,
now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Anthony Kay will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 47, Anthony Kay.
Standing in now, Estevan Ramirez, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
0-2, here it comes. This is popped up near second base. LeMahieu shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now,
yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 hit's all they get. Nothing in the Baltimore 9th. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in the gap.
Brent Suter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. In is Christian Yelich. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
Nothing more beautiful than a nice relay throw to third base right there. You work on this stuff in spring training right out of the chute, and they were able to execute to perfection on that one.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Oh,
And
got
there's
it.
out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting the designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. Comes set, and the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. This is foul right side. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jorge Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mike Clevenger is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Brent Suter hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. Make your way.
Well, didn't get that one. Alright, well, that didn't work out. Sounds of the show. Stop that from happening. Surprisingly, still ahead of the Yankees by a game and a half. Excuse me. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it a video here. I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. Like and subscribe to Be Gaming, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, trying to get subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff if you like it. Also hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. Try and do new videos as much as I can. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.